Welcome students. In this video, we'll be doing the implementation of reversing linked list method 2, which is reversing links. Okay, so previous video we were discussing about reversing links and the steps that need to be taken care, and also the code snippet also we have been discussing. Right, so now this is a code that we have taken for reversing link actually, so which we will just directly implement in the editor itself. Right, so before that we actually require a create method function. So we'll just copy down the create function. We will copy down create function and we will just take it here inside reverse link. Okay, next one, then it is struct node is the structure inside which we have data member and we have struct node star next, the self-referencing pointer or pointer to next node. Okay, fine. So now after this struct node, I also wanted along with it a library called as include stdlib.h. Fine, we want include stdlib.h. Fine. Okay, so now we will get rid of this reverse element, but we also require the help of display. So we'll just better take display function and paste it here. Okay, we want display function, so take display function and we will place it here. Okay, fine. Okay, so now we will write a function for reversing link. We will write a function for reversing link. Okay, and the return type is going to be struct node star, because the first node is going to change after reversing process. So to return the address of the new first node, we are placing the return type as struct node pointer. Then the name of the function we can take it as reverse links. Okay, reverse links, and the argument that is required here is the address of the first node alone. So struct node star first, it takes only the address of the first node, and inside this function, after taking the address of the first node, we have to be taking 3 pointers: struct node star p star q star r. What is the need of these 3 pointers? One pointer to represent the present node, one pointer to points to the next node, one pointer to point to the previous node, because we discussed that previous node address is also very important for reverse linking, and the address of the next node is also very important for moving to the next step. So that we already clearly that we have discussed already. Okay, so now p will be pointing to first node by default, whereas q and r will be pointing to null. Both the values are going to be null. Okay, q equal to r equal to null. Fine. Okay, now what we have to do, we need to slide one position. We need to slide all the 3 pointers, and then we need to do the reverse linking. How to do sliding process? R should be taken to the place of Q. Q should be taken to the place of P. P should be taken to the next node. P equal to P of next. So the pointers have been slided one position to the rightward. R equal to Q, Q equal to P, P equal to P of next. R is taken to the place of Q, Q is taken to the place of P, and P will be taken to the next node. It will be moved to next node. After doing this sliding process, what is the next thing that we should do? We should reverse link it. Okay, we should be doing reverse linking process. Now how to reverse link it actually? Reverse link means in the present node, which is Q, in the next position of q, we should be storing the address of the previous node, which is r. Previous node address is there in the pointer r. So this q of next equal to r will be doing this reverse linking process. Okay, after doing this reverse linking process, after doing so, this sliding the pointers, and q of next equal to r. Okay, q of next equal to r, this is going to be inside a while loop, because this should not happen for only one time. This should repeat for some point of time. So we will write it inside a while loop. Sliding the pointers, reverse linking, both we will write inside a while loop. And this loop should run until your p not equal to null. If p becomes equal to null, p becomes null, then you have to stop the process. But if p is not equal to null, you can just keep going. Okay, fine. After coming out of this while loop, what is the next thing? So next thing that we need to do is, whatever the present node q pointer referring to, that node will become the first node hereafter. So first is equal to, we can, q will be, the present q will become the first node. First is equal to q, and this address of the new node have to be written back to the calling place. So return the address first. Either return q or return first. I think no need of assigning this all itself. Just simply returning q will be directly, it will be doing fine. Okay, fine. So return first we are doing. Now we will come here to create function. Before display function, let me call the function reverse links, and let me pass the address of the first node. Let me return the address of the first node. Now what it will do, it will be returning the address of the new first node, which we are going to receive with the help of first. So now whatever new first node is, the address of that is now assigned to the first pointer of this create function. Now we are calling our display function with the address of the new first node. Now we will check whether the linked list is in sorted order or not. We'll just go with the execution. We'll go for the execution, right? So let me close it. Okay, we will just go for gcc -o hello, and this is reverse linked list. This is reverse linked list. I think, yeah, this is, sorry, it is reverse links.c. So compilation successful. We will go for execution. Hello. I think we have not called the function create inside main function. I think so. Yeah. So this create function should be called here in main function. So create of. Save it. And now we will go for this execution. So we'll go for gcc. Okay. Now we will go for hello. And now what is going to be the value? The value is going, what's the value that we are going to give here? The value is going to be, we'll give some random value. So 12, 23, 34, 45, 56, 67, 78, 89, and we'll give -1. So every element should be reversed now. 89, 78, 67, 56, 45, 34, 23, 12. Done. It's perfectly working. So reverse link also we implemented, reverse elements also we implemented it successfully. Okay, fine. So reversing a linked list, we have two methods. One is reversing the element completely, the other one is only reversing the links. Two methods we have completely looked into the concept. Also we did with the implementation also, but only we were doing the iterative implementation. So recursive implementation, I will give it as a task to you, because for all the things that I have done so far, I have shown you how to convert a iterative method into recursive method. So now it's your turn. With the same technique that I have told you, convert this iterative techniques to recursive technique and try it on your own. Okay. Now after completing it, it is a very important session that we have next coming is the time and space complexity analysis of both these methods, reverse element and reverse links. Right, fine. Hope to meet you in the next video. Thank you so much.